Hey everyone, it's Carly Cross here, and welcome back to the SDW exclusive podcast. This week, it's all about the go-home show leading into one of the biggest events of the year, Trick or Treat. But tonight, all eyes are on Friday Night Lightning, kicking off at 10:15 Central, right after SmackDown, live on the Stone Dog Entertainment Twitch and YouTube channels. This is the last stop before Trick or Treat, and we've got huge matches lined up that will shape the PPV card. But I won't spoil all the details just yet. Greg and Sandy are about to break it all down for you. They'll be diving deep into everything that went down last week and what's in store tonight as we head into the big show next week. So stick around and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a podcast or any of our live SDW shows. Now, I'm passing it off to Greg and Sandy. Take it away, guys.
All right, ready for another SDW deep dive. This time, it's all about the lead up to Trick or Treat. And let me tell you, after this past Friday Night Lightning, things are getting very interesting.
Yeah, Tony Khan's been busy, hasn't he? Really pulling the strings this week.
Like, seriously. There's one thing after another. But let's get right into it, starting with the return of a certain tag team, Lilith Smoke and Rhea Ripley back together. What do you make of that?
Well, it's definitely a power move, no doubt about that. But those two, together again, that's a recipe for chaos. Their history is, well, explosive, to say the least.
Explosive is putting it lightly. Don't forget they're facing Asuka and Alexa Bliss tonight. The winners get a shot at the tag team titles at Trick or Treat. So the stakes, pretty high already.
Definitely high stakes. But knowing these four women, tonight's match is just a warm-up. It's going to be a preview of the carnage we can expect at Trick or Treat.
Don't you think this plays right into Tony Khan's hands, though? I mean, he's the one who put them together. Talk about adding fuel to the fire.
Right. It's like he's trying to orchestrate a full-blown meltdown. But maybe that's what he wants. More drama. More eyes on SDW.
It's working, isn't it? Everyone's talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of Tony Khan stirring the pot, what about his decision to give Kenny Omega a U.S. title shot? A lot of people think Sammy Rose earned that shot after last week.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that. And to be fair, Rose did have that incredible match. But you have to see this from Khan's perspective, too. Omega and Rose have a history. There's unfinished business there.
Definitely. But are we surprised? It's classic Tony Khan, right? Setting the stage for some major drama down the line.
Exactly. This is all part of his master plan. He's playing chess, and we're all just pawns in his game. But hey, that's what makes it fun to watch, right?
Absolutely. Speaking of fun to watch, we've got to talk about the SDW Global title. It's back.
Back in action. It's like a whole new era just opened up. Suddenly, you've got Eddie Kingston, Clark Thunder, Dizzy, even Gunther's back in the mix. Everyone wants a shot at gold.
And let's not forget, Jimmy Phoenix is already the SDW TV champion. Can you imagine the pressure he's under? If he wins the global title, what happens to the TV title?
Good question. Does he relinquish it? Does he defend both? It's a good problem to have if you're Jimmy Phoenix. But it definitely throws a wrench into things. This could shake up the whole roster.
And then there's Reaper going up against Gunther tonight. The winner of that gets a shot at the global title at Trick or Treat. Talk about two powerhouses going head-to-head.
That match is going to be brutal. I don't envy either of them, but you got to love the intensity.
Imagine if Reaper wins. We could see the Disciples holding both the global and women's world titles after Trick or Treat. Banshee's going for the women's title too, remember. Now that will be a dynasty in the making.
Talk about a power couple. The possibilities are endless, and that's what's so exciting. SDW is on fire right now. Talk about high stakes. Let's not forget, Dominic Mysterio is in a pressure cooker of his own.
Oh yeah, aligning with Tony Khan. Not all sunshine and rainbows, is it? The SDW board definitely made their opinion clear this week.
They are not happy about last week's Cruiserweight title match. Not one bit. And now Dominic's got a mystery opponent tonight. Handpicked by the board, no less.
Oof, talk about being thrown to the wolves. You think this is their way of sending a message to both Dominic and Andy Khan?
Oh, absolutely. It's a power play for sure, and Dominic's caught right in the middle. But hey, maybe this is his chance to prove himself. Show everyone he's not just Rey Mysterio's son, you know.
It's make or break time for him. Sink or swim. Now, shifting gears a bit, can we talk about Absolution? A Falls Count Anywhere elimination match against the T&D Warren Winters. Talk about stacking the deck.
Right. And let's not forget, this is all happening just before their tables match with the Megabucks at Trick or Treat.
It's like Khan's trying to sabotage them before they even get on the ring with the Megabucks.
It's brutal. And, you know, Absolution, they're going to bring it. but it takes a toll match after match.
They need to find a way to outsmart Khan to survive this. Otherwise, their chances at trick-or-treat, slim to none.
Speaking of survival, have we talked about Russell? Because that open challenge has turned into a 3-ring circus.
Oh, man, where do we even start? You've got Karma, you got Scotty Washington.
Don't forget Banshee. She is not happy with Rust's manager, Cruz. That whole thing is about to explode.
This is getting messy. And with Scotty challenging Rust to a Hell in a Cell match at Trick-or-Treat, I don't know how anyone's walking away from that.
Let's just say there's going to be a whole lot of hurt going around. But, all of this, it leads back to one man.
Tony Khan, the puppet master himself.
He's playing a dangerous game. And the thing is...
He's playing with fire, isn't he? All these rivalries, all this chaos. It's like he's one wrong move away from everything blowing up in his face.
One wrong move, one miscalculation, and the whole house of cards could come crashing down. And the thing is, with Trick-or-Treat right around the corner, the stakes are higher than ever.
Championships, legacies, careers, everything's on the line. It's intense. But that's what keeps us coming back, right? The drama, the unpredictability.
Exactly. You never know what's going to happen next. And that's the beauty of SDW, right? It's a wild ride from start to finish.
You got that right. So, as we head into Trick-or-Treat, what are you most looking forward to? What are the big questions on your mind?
Honestly, for me, it all comes back to the wrestlers themselves. Can they rise above the chaos? Can they overcome the odds? Can they outsmart the puppet master and carve their own paths?
Big questions indeed. Like with Dominic Mysterio. Can he step out from his father's shadow while also dealing with Tony Khan pulling strings in the background?
Right. It's a lot to handle. And then there's Absolution. Can they survive Khan's attempts to wear them down and still have enough left to take on the Megabucks?
It's going to be a battle, that's for sure. And then there's CM Punk. He's up against the wall, facing a handicap match tonight, then Tempest at Trick-or-Treat. Can he pull through, or will this be the end of an era?
So many questions, and only time will tell. But that's why we watch, right? To see how it all unfolds.
That's the beauty of it, the drama, the excitement, the surprises. And we'll be here next week breaking down all the action and analyzing every twist and turn.
Every power move, every betrayal, every triumph and defeat. It's going to be a wild ride, folks. Don't miss it.
And that's a wrap on this week's SDW Deep Dive. We'll see you next week for more insider analysis and predictions. Until then, stay tuned and stay hyped.
That's a wrap for today's SDW exclusive podcast. Thanks for tuning in and being a part of the Stone Dog Wrestling family. Make sure you're following Stone Dog Entertainment across all social media platforms so you can stay updated on everything we've got coming up. From live events, behind-the-scenes exclusives, and more. And don't forget, the action doesn't stop here. Join us every Friday night right after WWE SmackDown at 10:15 p.m. Central Standard Time for our live show on the Stone Dog Entertainment Twitch and YouTube channels. It's wrestling like you've never seen it before, and you'll only get it here with Stone Dog Entertainment. Until next time, I'm Carly Cross reminding you, stay strong, stay savage, and we'll see you ringside.